It's a pleasure to be back with you, Dr. Gilbere.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be back.
Tell us what we need to know as individuals that we might want to avoid that could be of some real damage to someone else that we come in contact with, whether it's to our yards, to our bodies, to whatever it might be.
You know, we've spoken a lot on this program about the total toxic load.
Yes.
And that includes anything from preservatives in food to environmental toxins. One of the most pointed examples I believe that we really need to be aware of, and this is what I teach all over the country, is awareness, is the fact that, for instance, as much travel as I do and you do, if you have a passenger on that airplane that is using synthetic fragrances, which we know now most of them are petrochemical based, a lot of them have a toxic waste as a carrier for the fragrance, if you can believe it, and there's been some class action suits because of that. People don't understand that the fragrance that they're using is poisoning not only their body but the people around them. I was on an airplane last year sometime, and there was a woman sitting there painting her nails with toxic nail polish, and there was a woman sitting in front of her who started coughing nonstop, obviously had asthma of some type, and just couldn't stop. And I said to the flight attendant, it's not bothering me now, but it's going to. I need to be moved. Nail polish that is not non-toxic has formaldehyde and toluene. So I mean, we're being literally embalmed while we're still alive. And those people need to understand the consequences of their actions. If they're in an enclosed environment, if they're in a public environment, and they're sitting there painting their nails with recirculated air on an airplane cabin, can you imagine? So this woman had to be moved, and I don't know, she took some medication. I'm assuming that she had asthma. And they moved her, or they moved me. Now, I wasn't reacting yet, but I started getting the headache that I get when I'm around those type of chemicals. And so it's very important that people understand that just like when people go to their place of worship, I know I used to wear fragrances, and I know even as a youngster, go to church on Sunday, get all dressed up, you put on your perfume, right? Aftershave, no.
Saying, yes.
And so it's the same instance. A lot of the patients that I work with, and as you know, I consult with people on the telephone around the world, and they say to me, I haven't been able to go to my place of worship. I haven't been able to go to the grocery store. I can't go to my daughter-in-law's house or my daughter's house because they use fabric softeners and plug-in air fresheners with synthetic fragrances, and they use perfumes. And these people that already have a compromised immune system, it could literally kill them. But on top of that, the people that are using the substances need to realize that in their own private home, that's their choice, but not in public.